Here's a friendly reminder to all you citizens out there. The company will be implementing the new Global Preservation and Child Protection Safety Policy, also known as the GPCPSP, which will take effect soon. So stay inside and stay safe.
Department of Mental Hygiene.
Students are now being trained.
The new geothermal engineering program definitely has the investors' attention.
Pharmaceutical division bought out their last remaining competitor and has since raised prices of ibuprofen, once again followed by a lack of outrage from the general public. But hey, what can you do?
Hey folks, welcome back. If you're just joining us, we have Dr. David Lystros here from the CDC. He's here to tell us about the recent outbreak that seems to have everyone all riled up. So doctor, should we be worried?
Bill, you have no need to be concerned. This virus cannot do any harm as long as you are inoculated. And of course, our biochemists have assured us that these vaccines are safe.
What would you tell the people out there who claim they are naturally resistant to these types of outbreaks by just eating healthy organic foods and herbs?
Oh, that is completely ridiculous.
I wouldn't agree with that at all.
We're early. I don't want to be this early. I mean, I'll seem desperate, won't I?
You are desperate, though.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Are you even ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Ready to be poked and prodded by these guys? I don't even know if you're going to come out of there alive.
Yes, they're going to kill me as I go in for my interview.
Not kill. Test subjects. Even worse, in my opinion. But anyways, you're going to be late.
No, we still got lots of time.
You against being early?
No, I don't want to seem desperate. Like, I just want to get in there, get out, do the interview. You know, isn't that what you would do? I mean, are you even allowed to be this close to the building and not become victim of their mind control? I mean, I'm sure I'll probably find some dead bodies or something in the building, too.
Could already tell you what sinister things you'll find in there. It all seem normal, but that's just for when people like you stroll along. You'll disbelieve everything and just believe their lies.
You need to relax, man. You need to relax.
Only 18 minutes left.
Still too early. Too early.
If I was an employer, I'd want to see you in my office at least 15 minutes early.
Yeah, but what if you're working on a project? I mean, I know these guys are hiring just for like a janitor position, which you got me thinking, by the way. I should be wearing that suit. Anyway, I mean, if they're working on a project and I come in early, then I'll just be rushing them, trying to get them to finish up whatever they got to do. Like, they don't want that. I don't want that. That would just ruin everything. You know, and the whole thing ties into the desperate thing. If I show up too early, then, you know, they're just going to think that I have no time on my hands. They're going to think I'm a loser. I just don't think it's a good idea. I mean, and you said yourself, they're an evil company. They probably know everything about me. I mean, they'll probably, they expect me to be 10 minutes early. So I'll wow them by coming late a little bit. Yeah.
Wow, you're definitely going to get this.
That's all you're going to say.
You have a twisted logic. Look, just get in there. These guys don't want to waste time. I'll be surprised if you even get this job.
Okay, whatever.
Good luck, bro.
Better shut up.
take a vaccination immediately. Come with me. This is it.
I don't know. Do I have to get this vaccine?
Mr. Hutchinson, this is protocol. If you don't like the way it is, then you know where the exit is. Just get in there. People have been waiting. They don't like to mess around. You're late already.
Are you involved in any plots against this company?
No.
Do you know anyone involved in any plots against this company?
No.
What do you think of conspiracy theorists?
I think they're a bunch of deranged, angry people with an agenda of their own just to create more fear, put more fear into the world.
So you're not in any way an activist?
No.
Do you know any conspiracy theorists, or as they call it, truth seekers?
Yeah, my cousin, he has his own website, millions of followers. He exposes the truth, at least that's what he claims.
What is the name?
Truthandfreedom.com.
Check out the site.
It's not a big deal. It's regulated now. Any info on there is what we allowed and put on, exposing tiny truths that have to come through us first. It was once non-regulated with some serious info we had no idea how we got. Since the site has approximately 6 million followers, many of them being global, we couldn't just remove the source. Instead, it was regulated 8 months ago.
We'll have to keep an eye on that. But right now it looks like this kid checks out. Pretty much a perfect example of what we want to see from our propaganda. I'll wake him up and you can all leave. I'll take it from here. What's your tendencies of
Walking into open doors.
so we can clean up this situation?
I guess.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Hey, what happened to the doctors? And sorry, what's your name again?
My name isn't important. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Kyle Hutchinson, and I came here to get my foot in the door and hopefully be a janitor for you guys.
So what do you know about our company?
Well, I know that you have a lot of the pharmaceutical fronts, and you provide a lot of the drugs to a lot of people who need it. You provide a lot of the genetically modified foods to the less unfortunate people in the world, and you're providing the vaccine and helping with the virus and everything like that. So,
As well as that, I'd like to open your mind into some other things that people aren't aware of. Some more subtle things that are happening now. This company is also in charge of some other things thanks to our coalition. 90% of the security for our state, anti-terrorist measures, and arms for the military are produced by us. Also, the recent weather we've been experiencing is also thanks to us, with our new venture into geoengineering.
I didn't realize that you were...
And because of all the things that go on here at this company, I'll have you know you will only be expected to clean a small part of our building. We do not want to hire people that have tendencies to walking into
Open doors.
There are projects happening all day and night in our coalition. Your job is simply to clean up this situation at hand.
Yes, I understand that there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'll stay out of the way.
Understand while cleaning up this situation at hand that walking into open doors results in instant turn of the nation.
Yes, I understand.
Alright, that's it for the interview. I enjoyed talking with you, Mr. Kyle.
Thank you. Yes, I enjoyed talking to you, Mr. Rothschild.
We have your contact information. I'll keep an open mind while reviewing all candidates, and you'll receive a call from us.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, Mr. Rothschild.
So did you get the job or what?
Yeah. I don't know. The second I got in there, they made me take a vaccine for the outbreak, the recent one.
You took a vaccine from them?
You don't know that. They could have done anything to you. You're so clever.
Yes, that's correct. We're going to need everyone to stay inside during the duration of the spraying.
And as for the people who are already affected?
Yes, we're going to need them inside as well. We basically need everyone inside. We actually will also be implementing some new security to the streets as well.
Doctor, how do you think people will react to these new changes?
Well, I think any sensible or reasonable person is going to see the benefits in protecting our children's future and helping out our society and environment.
So how long will this policy be in effect once it's implemented?
Well, there really is no way to give a deadline, as we are not quite sure exactly how effective it will be on a mass scale.
I see. So how can we ensure that the people won't be outside during the spraying?
Well, with the changes we've made, we've also included a curfew in the policy. And like I said, there will also be several advanced troops on the streets as well. These troops now have been given permission to use force as necessary to protect our children's future and the people.
So it says here that there are FEMA camps and quarantine zones for the people already affected.
The term we're actually using is re-education camps. These are simply safe and luxurious facilities for the affected persons to go for treatment and live their life in peace, knowing that they won't be spreading the disease to the children and others after the virus has been eradicated.
So how will the spraying ensue?
We use military aircraft at low cost to make a checkered pattern throughout the skies with our formula. The people will actually be able to see this pattern from inside their windows.
Some people are calling this a fancy word for martial law. What is your response to
What happened?
Passed out of my car. Just dragged in here. Hardest thing I've done all year.
How long have I been out?
10 years.
10 years.
4 hours. Missed a call though.
What? Who was it?
Is your mom? She said she's alright talking to me.
How did I pass out anyway?
Not sure. Must have been that vaccination that you took. Being an idiot.
Whatever, I just feel drowsy and a little bit of a headache. No big deal.
Don't you remember what I told you? It is a big deal. It's not what they say it is.
You're gonna be fine.
You seem pretty out of it. Did the interview at least go well?
Yeah, it did. I think I talked to the CEO or something like that.
CEO couldn't have been.
Or maybe it was the founder or someone like that. I don't know. The whole thing was just really strange.
Well, they're probably off doing something sinister. They wouldn't be interested in a like custodian level job.
Well, whatever. I mean, whoever it was, they're talking about geoengineering, and some new global security front.
Yeah, no duh.
Anyway, the whole thing seemed pretty legit, and they're gonna do some good for the planet.
I bought those beers in the fridge.
Beers, yeah, that'll get me up. Want a beer? I'll grab you one. Want some mac and cheese?
You know I only eat organic food. Those GMOs are terrible for you. Surprised you're not going for fast food like you always do.
Yeah, go ahead. Waste your money on all that organic food. Just a big waste of money anyway.
Call yourself an activist when you have a regulated website.
Everything is regulated now. There's no way around it.
There are ways around it.
I don't believe
You don't believe that you now have a chance to go back to the way the things used to be for you?
it. No. I just know there's no way around it.
Who's this?
I've tried. Who is this?
I can make it happen.
I don't know you. How can I trust you?
You have no other choice. Is liberty not important to you?
Of course it is.
So are you willing?
Let me think about it.
Yes or no?
I'll find out. This will put me in danger.
I don't have time to waste. Are you in or out?
Yes.
There are plans in motion. I'll be in contact. Tell no one of this conversation.
Chad, they just called. I got the job. Yeah, start orientation tomorrow during the day, and then I work at night.
They already called?
Yeah, they
That's
must have
kinda
liked
weird.
me. Can you blame them though?
Yeah, congrats. Don't mess it up.
Chad, you gotta look at these documents. You're not gonna believe this.
What?
Chad, you're right about everything. The GMO is a police state. It's all in here. It's all in these documents.
Impossible. Where did you get this?
There was an open door, and I just saw these classified documents sitting on a desk, and I grabbed them. I had to.
This is good. Serious info
This is good, right? That you can show people. You can get this online, right? And show people. Everyone needs to see this.
Yeah, but what the hell were you thinking? You brought this here to my home with what I do? Oh my goodness, no. They'll think I had something to do with this. Bring this back right now.
No. I'm not gonna go back there. There's no way. They'll kill me. They'll kill me.
Don't bring anything over back here again.
No. I'm not going back. I'm not gonna do that.
Take these back right now.
I can't go back there. There's no way I'm
Take
going
these
back.
back right now or go dead!
So the question is, are you willing to put your friend in danger for the sake of information?
Who are you?
I have terms for our agreement.
What are your terms?
I regulate your site, but you must help me in return.
Go on.
We need you to go public. Get the public to also go to your site.
How do you expect me to do that?
That's something I'm sure you'll figure out.
I can't guarantee anything. Most of my viewers come from out of country. That's even more dangerous. No one goes public anymore.
But you're not the activist who claimed to be on your website. How fake.
Okay. Just do it. What should I do?
Nothing. You'll have full access and no filter for your website in 2 days. We'll keep in touch.
Keep in touch? Why? sit down.
What's up?
Just sitting here drinking some booze thinking.
Yeah, I can see that.
Where exactly did you find those documents?
There's lying on the desk.
Why would confidential documents just be lying around?
Look, I'm telling you, they were just lying there. What are you trying to get at here?
Can't you see they brainwashed you?
No.
It's all working out too perfectly not to be a scheme. How do I know they didn't do anything to you there?
Just trust me. I can assure you, I'm not under any control.
It's exactly what they would want you to say. You wouldn't just steal documents on your first day at work. This is a plan to bring me down. Confidential documents and the ability to show the entire planet, it's not real.
I understand your reluctance, but you're just being paranoid.
Which is exactly what they want. Paranoia. Confusion. Oh, and let's not forget about the most important aspect. Fear. You need us to govern you.
Because you can't do it yourself. But, hey, the website, we could put the information on the site because it's unregulated now, right?
I never told you about the hacker. You're not you anymore.
Had a little bit too many drinks or what?
You just shot me.
What are you talking about? No one owns guns anymore.
You have to tell me exactly how you got those documents.
Well, like I said before, they were just the door was open. They were just lying on the desk there. I got curious. What can I say? All right, you want to know how it went? There it was, just sweeping like I normally do. And then a light seeping through a door caught my attention. Now, I knew I had to go turn this light off. I didn't want anyone thinking that I was snooping around or anything. And I was hesitant at first, but I just did it anyway. I went in there, flicked the light switches off. And then once I got the light switch off, I looked back and there was still another light coming from inside the room. I found out it was just coming from a lamp, so I went into the room, started walking towards the lamp. And just as I was about to turn the light off, I saw these documents just lying on the desk, confidential. So I decided to take the documents, and I didn't know what else to do.
You don't even know how suspicious that seems. Your first day at the biggest corrupt company in this section. So what do? You violate protocol, walk in some room and steal information that could potentially harm the company?
I don't even know what came over me. There was an open door, and I just saw these documents, and it's classified. I just had to look, but whatever. Nobody even knows that I took them. I brought them back, and then I left. No one knows it happened.
Do you even know what they did to you with that vaccination?
Do they even want to know what they...
RFID chips. They're not good like you think. You probably know everything about you now.
Well, it helps with the virus, right?
No. Look, according to this, the virus isn't even real. It says here that food production companies have created completely synthetic, nutrient-deficient brands of food and vitamins. People refuse to spend money on organics because of ignorance and the high cost of living.
My food is garbage.
It says right out in section 2B that the basis of all manipulation is to play on the psychological want for humans to be led and governed. This program hasn't been developed for control. Created by sickness from malnutrition. Mass media make society believe in new threats. Push eugenics on people claiming solution. Vaccinations ploy to implement control. Society now weak and docile from lack of nutrients and the ability to track everyone and move towards a cashless society.
Chad, we have to tell everyone about this. Can we even do anything with this info?
Well, yeah, but it's pretty heavily blacked out.
Well, let's make a documentary or a movie or something.
I just wish there was more info.
Look, I'm not going to go back. I'm not doing any of that spying thing. I'm not ready.
You have to. Do you understand what's at stake here? The truth, unfiltered. If people didn't listen before, they will now.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, if I'm in trouble, you're in trouble. Look, you're gonna have to help me with this. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I can help. Wait, do you have your phone?
Oh, yeah.
Shut it off! Who knows what they did to you there?
Yeah.
Still can't believe you found this information. It's like a dream. I'm going to bed to think on it.
I'm gonna read these documents. I gotta figure this stuff out.
You're still awake?
Yeah, there's no way I was sleeping last night. There's too much information here.
Hey man, have you seen my smokes anywhere?
Yeah, I threw them out. We're not keeping those in here anymore. They're garbage.
Man, those were herbal. Those are helping me quit.
Oh, sorry. Well, whatever. I mean, I read those pages last night. I cleaned everything out. Just forget it. You're actually gonna drink that? Don't you know about the fluoride in the water?
Look, I gotta filter you, goof. Just because you read one thing doesn't mean you know more than I do. I've been at this for years. It's because of people like you, mister. I need to see proof that we're in this situation in the first place. Just seeing these documents for real is unbelievable.
Okay, whoa, easy, man. I mean, I wasn't trying to just make...
Yeah, man, my bad. You know, it's morning, I need my smokes. But yeah, fluoride, bad for you. Calcifies your pineal gland.
It's not exactly what I read, but you make a good point. I guess I should have listened.
You know, I've been thinking about our situation. I've got an old camera you can use, you know, if you decide to go back to work and find some more stuff out.
Yeah, I got some thinking to do. I'm gonna go for a run, maybe get rid of some of these toxins.
Yeah, I've got to go out today too.
Oh, you're going outside on your free will? What about the chemtrails?
What's all this about?
Some snacks, got some books from the library.
Well, yeah, obviously, but what's it all about?
Well, I figured if I'm gonna help you, well, help everyone, then I guess I better
start with myself first.
Good idea.
I bought you some smokes. They're right by the sink there. I felt bad about throwing yours out the other day.
Yeah, I don't think I need them anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, that gets me thinking, if we're going to be these poster boys for liberty, we should more or less try to be perfect, for lack of a better word.
I know what you're saying. Be the change you want to see in the world. It's cheesy, but it's true. The whole poster boy thing, though, that's not true. We're all poster boys that fight against tyranny. It'll take more than me and you to expose this company. That's why you have to go back.
Yeah, I am going back. Can't you tell?
Well, I was kind of stuck in the fact that you weren't going to put yourself in any danger.
Well, I'm all for it, except I got some ideas.
Tell me.
Okay, well, before I do, I want to make sure that we are able to use the information. Because I'm not putting myself in danger just so you can put it into your library of information.
Well, the day you interviewed, someone contacted me. Told me they could unregulate my website. Before you ask who, I don't even know myself.
So
anyway, I stayed up all night and all day. Nothing happened. Then 2 seconds before you bust in, this guy messages me. Anyways, the website's unregulated now. He wants me to go public, so that's what I was out doing today, putting up posters.
why would this guy want to unregulate your website? And isn't putting up posters a bit dangerous? Almost suicide?
Oh well. We can't all hide during a potential revolution now, can we?
This really does change everything, doesn't it? So you're free to just put whatever you want on your website?
Yeah.
This works out better than before now. I was going to say, the old camera thing. Just screw that. If we're going to change people's minds, let's do it in the right way. Let's get some high quality footage. Let's get the best quality possible.
Which is?
Audio, video. I mean, yeah, the documents were good. But if we're going to really convince people, and I mean really convince them, we need live footage. We need to get these sick men, these maniacs in action.
Whatever you're allowed to do.
Not only that, I want to inspire them. Get people fired up about the real things. The things that matter, like creativity and the human dynamic spirit.
Look, you're natural.
Yeah, you like it?
You might have to modify your voice, but it's possible. Alright, well, it's all well and good, but it's not going to happen if you're not safe. I feel like you're kind of romanticizing this a bit.
Just don't worry about it. Let's get ready for tonight.
Yeah, is it working?
No, what are you doing? I can't see anything.
Give me a second. Is it working now?
Yeah, it's working now.
Alright, I can't wait to get some info here.
Look, it's your second day. You don't even know if you're going to find anything, so just act normal.
Hey, shut up, I'm coming up on him. Hey guys. Oh yeah, I just passed them. This is perfect. No one's gonna catch me. I can't believe we're doing this. This is awesome. Oh dang it.
You forgot your pass.
Thanks. Yeah, thank
Look,
you.
I told you. Second day of work. Head in the game, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that was a close one. I should have slept yesterday.
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice. expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. But I would be failing in my duty to the nation, considering all of the responsibilities that we now bear and all of the means at hand to meet those responsibilities, if I did not commend this problem to your attention and urge its thoughtful consideration. It is the unprecedented nature of this challenge that also gives rise to your second obligation, an obligation which I share, and that is our obligation to inform and alert the American people, to make certain that they possess all the facts that they need and understand them as well, the perils, the prospects, the purposes of our program, and the choices that we face. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed. For as a wise man once said, an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. But I am asking your help in a tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. Confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent.
Hey, what are you doing?
Whoa, jeez, you scared me. There's a problem with the breaker box. I was just called down to fix the wire.
What are you doing in the safe?
I just got called down. Like I just got here. I just got called down to fix the wire. I don't know nothing about the safe.
You think this is a joke?
No, like if it's a problem, like, I'll close it.
What the hell is this?
He's in the safe!
What were you thinking, making so much noise down here? You can't keep doing stuff like this.
I don't take orders from you.
Yeah, you do. Just because you're the big man's lapdog doesn't mean I can't get rid of you. Clean this up, and I'll close that safe.
Where am what? Wait for it. It's perfect, isn't it? I grant your ears with this amazing piece, and you have nothing to say. You put me in a pickle here. Quite frankly, this music is more for me to think upon our situation, but hopefully you enjoy it too. To be honest, maybe I should plug your ears. Would you let these beautiful vibrations be played in my presence?
Would be
Or
my
our
first
roles
choice.
reversed?
That would be my first choice, that's for sure.
So you can converse, but how much do you have to say?
I got 2 words for you, buddy.
Now, why would you try and enrage me? Don't I seem in a good mood? Foolish.
What? Murderers kill with smiles on their faces now?
Murderer?
Well, this isn't exactly the friendliest of all places. I'm not playing any of your little mind games.
First impressions can be deceiving, much like I've seen with you over these past few weeks. You and your cousin have really done a number on this company. I mean, protesters, I haven't seen that in years. I really didn't expect this much from you.
My apologies for not continuing to be an ignorant sheep like you people mold society to be.
You think you did this on your own accord?
You know, people change, you know.
Out of revelation? Started this tiny revolution from that tiny little head of yours.
Many things played a part, especially Chad.
Oh yes, Chad. I forgot about him.
What have you done with Chad?
We'll get to him later. Let me finish. Understand this. People like you don't change on their own. That's why the world is the way it is. You decided to conjure up some magic and change on your own? No. For years it's been right out in the open and nothing's changed. Now perhaps you could argue that you can't believe everything you read or hear, right?
I suppose.
The answer is irrelevant. Despite what may or may not be true, it all points to one thing. A grand orchestra of information, a concerto of lies. A quartet of plots created to switch curious attentions that no one can even fathom. But whatever truth this society believes in or doesn't believe in, it's all about controlling the information. That's what ultimately determines the thoughts, actions, and beliefs of the people. It's about winning the information war, and that's what we're good at. It's what we'll always be good at. Weak-willed people created by us, they don't even think anymore. You people let fear dictate your perceptions.
Why are you even telling me?
We'll get to that. Stop interrupting me. Here's what I'm trying to get at. You can relate to the mind state that creates this phenomenon of fear. Think that you caused your own self-revelation by stealing confidential information after you broke the rules at work on your first day. Doesn't it seem a bit strange?
I respectfully decline to answer your question. Finish this already.
But wait! Just answer me this. What caused this metamorphosis of faith in humanity?
It started with the info, which you somehow already know about. Even then I was skeptical. I took a big leap into increasing my quality of life the past few days. I threw out that garbage food you maniacs produce, started eating organic, started exercising, started researching, reading books, stopped watching that TV propaganda. It was the documents that influenced me the most. In Gandhi's words, be the change you want to see in the world. That's what I told Chad to model the site around. That's what we're going to get people started. A jump start. It's what we need. It's what they need. You know, these people aren't the sheeple you think they are. They're not these weak and docile people. If they have the right information and the right education, they can be free and independent like anyone else. Your company's plot for a weak and docile society has worked so far. But when this information goes viral, and it will, you elites will be laughed at.
You went on a little bit longer than I wanted you to. Could you sum it all up into one word?
Yeah. Liberty.
That's what I wanted to hear. Still a sheep, whether you like it or not.
No, I'm governed by my own morals.
No, you're not. You think you could have done this fantastic feat of revolution at double agent work without help? It was me. I planted those documents. You've been bringing this company down, not for the people, but for me.
I don't believe it.
Getting back to Chad, did you really believe the whole hacker thing? Despite how blatantly strange the whole thing was, he still ruled with it.
Some people still believe in blind luck. If it gives them a chance to achieve their dreams, why not take it?
Respectable. But back to you. How does it feel knowing all this was in vain? A simple brainwash, per se. I pulled the strings and opened the doors. You're still a sheep. Only a smarter one.
You're just trying to trick me. Why would you bring down your own company?
I'm not a saint by any means anymore. I still hold the good morals I used to. The extreme direction this company's headed, I don't want to be a part of it. Working with these elitists has changed my mind, and I just want my money.
Well, why don't you just quit then?
You don't understand. That would mean instant death for me.
Whoa,
You have horrible manners. So me, knowing it was not possible for me to leave on my own accord, brainwashed you, the perfect candidate. What with your cousin's sight and all. You did this genius plot to somewhat expose my company.
No.
Walk into open doors, clean up this situation, ring a bell?
No, I couldn't be.
I knew that with all the media attention surrounding the company and slight drop in stocks we'd experience, they would allow me to leave safely and respectably. You could call it societal protection, I guess. They wouldn't be able to kill me even if they tried, with news surrounding me 24/7. They will understand I don't wish to be a part of this inevitable downfall, which will obviously go away once you and your accomplice are gone. I still need my money.
It's not going to work.
I have no intention of killing you. I somewhat grew fond of your transformation, like a pet of mine. I'm sure once you saw me and I let you go, you assumed I was the one behind your success.
I guess I never even thought about it. I didn't think for a second that you'd be behind this. I don't even know what I thought.
You flattered me. Anyways, I second guessed myself hit you. I brought you back here, and I still don't know what to do.
Join us.
Nice try.
You said yourself that you were once a good man.
I still am in some ways.
All that is necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. You said yourself you don't like the way the company's headed, so just end it.
I still need my money, and the people still need to be governed. I simply want to live out my life without the stress of my morality getting in the way.
Think about it. The man who showed the world true freedom and happiness.
This intrigues me. Tell me more.
You molded this society. Unmold it. You know you want to watch it crash and burn, simply by the words you speak. Just use me and chat, like you've been doing. And you finish it, and we could start a rally. Yeah, we could show you endorsing organics rather than your products. You will promote liberty with me. Watch the revolution all by your voice. A new chance to right your wrongs.
My wrongs?
Yeah, a fresh start. Forgiveness in a sense.
Are you suggesting all I've done is wrong?
Yeah, because you're ruining the planet.
They that can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. I've done nothing wrong. You people did by forgetting what this country actually is.
So you're saying it's the people's fault for allowing the control? Try that again.
Precisely. Most people are unconsciously too afraid to be free and independent. They beg to be governed because they are too scared to do it themselves. So who do you think will consciously or unconsciously take that responsibility? It's the all-familiar, strong, animus, archetypical father figure. We need to be protected. Or think we are in danger. It's not our mother but our father figure we want to protect us. Which is why we exist.
So instead of fixing the problem, you've decided to feed off the flaw in human consciousness. Seems kind of selfish to me. I mean, I guess it comes down to what makes you feel good. Is it taking money from the ill-informed? Is it controlling the masses with your indoctrination campaigns? I mean, do you really feel good sitting atop the rest? Do you have any sympathy at all for human beings? Are you even human?
Don't the superior always stand atop a pedestal rather than with the rest? Look at athletes, for example. You would realize this if you went your own media. People can't be equal and never will be.
There are only the superior, because that's how you made it. That's how you molded your society, to be focused around the superior. Why not give other people a chance? But no, you don't even think about it. All you think about is money. All you think about is greed. You forgot about the things that really matter, like creativity and the human dynamic spirit. But no, you're off searching for profits, claiming peace. You're a joke.
That's where you people go wrong. Always looking at the money aspect of things. All we want is peace. Money came with it.
Money that you stole from us by forcing your notions of peace. Peace isn't about not having war or crimes. Peace is about the freedom or the right to be free and independent. It's about having the ability to go to a grocery store and not worry about the chemical soup, the herbicides, the pesticides, the ability to grow your own food. Or how about a banking system that's actually backed by something? Or an educational system that teaches the youth education and not indoctrination? How about a medical system that's actually concerned about the health rather than the profits? How about a media that's full purpose and concern is truth, not just high ratings? Look, I don't pretend to know the solutions to these problems, but I do know that the men who control the wealth of the nation, if their philosophies aren't changed, then we have serious problems. And we need that 1% to start a revelation. All it takes is 1%, and we can change. And that's why we need you right now.
Welcome, gentlemen. You all know why you're here. Today I will take the liberty as to refresh our minds regarding Agenda 21. Remember, gentlemen, our true purpose is to create a free, peaceful, and easily governed global society. Hear, hear, hear. Hear, hear, hear. We will use our God-given influences to stay superior among the masses, continuing control of the weak and the ignorant by means of re-education and indoctrination. Mr. Sanmanta will inform us on our progress concerning the seed and food manipulation protocol.
Thank you, O. Genetic modification and gene splicing is in full effect. As of this quarter, 90% of the planet is using and consuming our nutrient-deficient crops. We are seeing a huge increase in disease, contributing massive profits to our pharmaceutical projects. There are a few organic and wild food promoters, most of which will be dealt with through our coming safety policy and everyday media propaganda. Nothing to be concerned about. The people's unwillingness to acknowledge the increased amounts of aspartame in the foods has led to an all-time high in cancer rates and brain development among children is now at an all-time low. Also, a majority of people are becoming very weak from so much consumption of it. After increasing fluoride rates, which the people are still aware of and do nothing to stop us, the amount of free thinkers, as they call themselves, has been decreasing. We are projecting a 98% consumption within a few years.
On the distribution side of things, we're experiencing some issues with the people wanting GMO foods labeled, which we all know would be a big problem.
Yeah, because they're all GMO.
With the help of CT News, the media has now drawn attention away from the food thanks to this virus outbreak we've created to hide the malnutrition, which helps us rid the people's requests. Our supermarkets now have natural and organic products to give us the false illusion of health.
Even though organic is most nutritious, the nutrient quality is far less superior to what food should be. We have measured mineral contents to be at an all-time low. We have successfully altered the mineral content of the soil worldwide. Our plan's even working better than we thought. The people are so addicted to the mass-produced nutrient-deficient food, they will even fight to defend it. Oh yeah.
Our supermarkets are now popping up even in the smallest of cities and destroying all self-owned grocery stores. Capitalism at its finest, gentlemen. There have been a few accounts of activists at our doors.
Once the GPC, PSP, and martial law have both taken effect, none of us are going to have to worry about thorns in our sides or these activists at our doors. Colonel Sanders, can you tell us about the newest upgrades to our security branch?
Since we put the drones back in 2013, we haven't really needed to upgrade any tech. But at this point in time, the large amount of money you've been giving us has been put into the geoengineering branch of our security department and the death camps we've coined as re-education camps. Weather control and biological warfare is going to be the next big thing for us.
What do you have for us regarding the complaints about all airport security?
There's nothing we can do about that. Let some of those guys at the TSA be perverts. Keeps the people on their toes. Driving will change after martial law anyhow. On that note, I should mention we have all our men ready and willing and more than enough recruits to start controlling the streets after the safety policy comes into effect.
What recruits?
Thanks to what these people think is a virus, we've been able to divvy out certain psychotropics and vaccinations to select people to basically control them into becoming our recruits. It's a long topic. As well as that, society's immune systems are basically gone at this point. The medicine we're putting out does basically nothing. A common cold can kill nowadays. The antibiotics they pay for are encouraging resistant superbugs and killing them. We're getting money and population control. It's perfect. Disease is everywhere, and this virus is the perfect cover-up. The global preservation and child protection safety policy is one day away, gentlemen. Everything is about to change.
It's great to hear our coalition is advancing on all fronts. However, despite all of your branch's successes, we're seeing a drop in stocks. Somebody somewhere is letting out information they shouldn't be, and like you all said, there are activists at our doors. We suspect our martial law implementation will fix that, but as of right now, we have no idea what we have on our hands, or who is letting out this information, or how they are getting it. You may not notice it, but our budget for the next quarter has taken a huge hit. People don't feel like being a part of a coalition that they feel is corrupt. Let's keep level heads and do what's necessary in the days ahead to ensure the success of Agenda 21. Our time here is short today, and we have things to do to prepare for tomorrow. Gentlemen, may God be jealous of the world we've created.
Novus Ordo Seclorum, manifest destiny.
I'd like to speak with you, Oak. You were awfully quiet during the meeting today.
With the current situation that this company's headed, I don't want to be a part of it.
Don't worry about it. Things will turn around by tomorrow, trust me.
I'd like to resign from my position in the company.
You what?
I'm resigning.
No, you're not.
There's nothing you can do now. We're getting way too much attention from you to stop me.
You're not leaving. You're making a mistake. You need to rethink this.
I made up my mind.
You know I can't allow you to leave. Think of all the money that we can make. Think about the peace we're about to create.
I have all the money I need. I won't be here tomorrow, and I'll live happily thanks to this peace we've created.
Do not test my patience. If you're not here tomorrow, you won't be anywhere ever again. What makes you think you can just leave on your own terms?
The media will protect me.
The media. The media. The media will protect you. We are the media.
there's still some free media. You know that.
What amount of free media there is still today, I guarantee you will be gone by this time tomorrow. Have you already forgotten about the policies that we have coming into effect?
Look, I've been doing some thinking, and this is the way it has to be for me. I thought I could trust you with this. You know I won't interfere with any of your plans for the future, so why not just let it go?
This is absolutely mind-boggling. What about world peace? What about our forefathers' plan? The plan that you obviously don't fully comprehend, or I highly doubt that you would be quitting right now. I mean, do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, really, when you think about it, we are literally hours away from having everything we need at our fingertips. In essence, we would be gods. How do you not see that?
What about a guilt-free conscience? One part of the equation we have failed to see because of our convoluted perspective on greed and control.
Greed and control? It's peace. It's order.
No. We have deceived us and have created an even bigger problem within. We fail to acknowledge our flawed reasoning, to the point where just a few men rule the entire earth. And all for what?
For peace. It's all been for peace.
Peace? This is not peace. This company's definition of peace will not lead us to a positive way of living. Peace is more about individual choice of what our freedoms and our liberties are. The ability for the people to grow their own food and know what they're buying isn't full of pesticides and growth hormones. Whatever happened to a bank that's actually backed by something? Or an educational system that actually educates and doesn't indoctrinate? How about a media that actually cares about telling people the truth instead of just rating? How about a medical system that actually cares about the people? Our tyranny is what changed all that. We chose profit and control.
You know the people must be ruled in this way. There's nothing anyone can do now to stop us. We will have a new world order, and Agenda 21 will go ahead with or without you.
I'm behind this information that's being exposed, and I'll see it through to the end that this dictatorship is abolished. Right now, this is being streamed live to the millions.
You fool!
General Assembly!
To talk about the issues that concerns you.